Yar, what's happening, my people? So it's your boy ChanceJolivette, aka Smooth, back with another video. So today, what we're gonna be talking about is Bel-Air, episode 6, the strength to smile. Why was that so hard to say? The strength to smile. But anyways, so let's get into this episode. So we've been seeing this is over half the season has passed. This is starting to be like the old Bel-Air show, Touched by an Angel. Will is reminding me, he's like this ghetto angel. He always has to come save the day, or he's just a hero. He does everything. He's playing the piano at the event or something. He's the shoulder to lean on. He lightens up a situation whenever something is about to explode. He comes and says something funny or anything. But he's going through his own issues as well stuff. So we start off this episode and Will, he's going through it. Trey is on him. Trey is got everybody back home bashing him. So they all are dragging him online. They are virally internet bullying him. So it's affecting his life in Bel-Air. He's acting like Trey on Boys in the Hood. He breaking expensive vases and stuff in that he can't afford. But he's going through it. We see Hillary, she's in her influencer house. I don't think that's gonna last too long. Like, it's cool that she's trying to get out and she's trying to do her own thing or something. But like, the influencer house is a step down from the pool house. Like, it's not like she moved up like, oh, I got in this influencer house, I'm doing good. It's like, I went from this big mansion and now I'm in this house full of people. And a lot of them are annoying as hell. So it's like, if they got Jeffrey on the payroll to be this super Negro, like, cause he's not a butler, house manager, hired thug. Hillary was cooking all the meals and stuff. Like, why don't they put Hillary on the payroll and she's like the family's personal chef? I know it looks like, oh, well, that's just giving her an allowance or whatever, but she's a valuable commodity to the family. She is doing something, and they throwing their change around and stuff. So it's like, another backdrop for this episode is they're throwing this fundraiser for Lisa's mother. So everybody, they trying to get that together and stuff. Hillary has to come save the day. She's doing her influencer stuff, trying to get that together. But she has to leave that to come and do the catering for the event. And she's risking getting thrown out of the house and stuff. Carlton is trying to be a shoulder for Lisa and stuff. Like, he on some bullshit. What other moments? Something that was funny was whenever not funny, but just peculiar. Whenever Phil sent Jeffrey out of the house, he's like, I need you to go do something for me. And like he whispering something or something. It's like, yo, man, what does Jeffrey do, man? Like, Jeffrey is like, it's some fishiness there, man. It's like he's a personal hitman or something, man. Like he's a personal bulldog. Go get him, go get him. I don't know. That's a funny little relationship right there, man. So we got the fundraiser going down or something. Something that sparked my interest. Reed is to this fundraiser. So I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, man, this nigga right here. I'm like, man, some shit is going to go down. And so everybody, they had fundraising, doing this. Carlton is trying to put the moves on Lisa and stuff. Will was trying to avoid them pretty much because Carlton said that he gonna snitch on Will if Will talks to her and stuff. So she like, why are you being so awkward with me? Yo, and he's mad because he see Carlton talking to her and stuff. He making it all about him pretty much. So he like, I see you booed back up with Carlton. Like, he was consoling me with my mama and stuff. Like, nigga, yeah, maybe I do need my space. Like, so it's a bunch of everybody on their bullshit pretty much, man. Everybody is mad. Hillary, she's doing the catering. They texting her. They like, yo, if you don't go viral in 2 hours, you gonna get kicked out. Like, you gotta go viral every day? Like, I've been doing YouTube for 10 plus years, and I don't go viral at all. Like, you gotta go viral every day. Like, god damn. Like, it's not that easy, player. It's not that easy. Look at the views for this video. This ain't going viral. It might. It won't. But, so it's some bullshit. It's some bullshit. On Viv, her friends, they come on and stuff. We see Fred comes in, and he has his new wife or whatever. Lisa doesn't like her. She gives awkward vibes, but then they all talking and stuff. And on Viv friend say some shady shit. Cause homegirl, she pregnant and everything. And she like, whenever I drop my baby, I'm going back to my passions and stuff. Why can't we ladies do our thing and this and that? And so that kind of is a jab at Aunt Viv, because she gave up her painting and stuff to take care of her family. And her friend do some shady shit. She like, yeah, but about 15 years you putting your passions to the side. So, Viv like, I'ma holler at y'all. I'ma holler at y'all. Will goes outside. He tries to console, well, not console, but kind of clear the air with homegirl, with Lisa and stuff. Man, Carlton overhears their conversation and stuff. And she's like, I think Carlton uses my despair or something for my mother as a way to be close to me. And then I gotta tiptoe around his emotions. Man, he sees that Carlton loses his shit. This nigga goes straight Pookie mode. Like, I'm just jumping around and stuff. Man, but he, like, yo, Carlton was in there sweating buckshots. Like, he looked like he was on New Jack City. It just keeps calling me. It's calling me. Yo, that was crazy. But then Will goes and he finds Carlton. He's like, yo, what's up, C? Yo, that was an important moment in this series, because this is the first time where like Will is there for Carlton. Like, he's a shoulder to lean on and stuff. And maybe Carlton is gonna see that, like, Will not trying to blow up your life or something, man. Like, he's really a good dude. So maybe that'll be the beginning of building some bridges or something. You never know. A crazy moment on here as well is this woman, Lisa's stepmother. She's trying to be all up she wants everything to be about her. And she talks about whenever her whatever his name, her and Fred, whenever they first got together, she was his good luck charm whenever he won this golf tournament. The golf tournament, he won it in like 2018. Homegirl died in 2019. So she admitted her entanglements. Like, she had been messing around with Fred before Lisa's mother passed away. And so Aunt Viv and everybody picked up on it, and she was about to blow up on her, but of course Will comes to save the day, touched by an angel, Delarice. So he's good in that way. Ashley, she has her little things going on. You know, has her sexuality things going on, and she wants to admit her crush to her little boo. And so they go to the function, they chilling or whatever. She asks Hillary for advice. She like, I'm gonna tell her and this and that, and you a queen and I'm a queen, la 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 la. Fucked up thing. She wants to admit to her little crush that she likes her. She like, I like somebody too. Ooh, your cousin. Like, it's funny because it's like, it's gonna be messed up because like Ashley probably it's another reason for somebody to resent Will. Everybody loves Will. So this is a reason for Ashley to resent him. So there's gonna be something else in the house. She's gonna be mad at Will. Will is not a threat. He can't mess with that little girl. Y'all 12 years old or something there. Will is pushing 25. Like, he's a high school student. But be honest, Ashley is probably 18. Like, she's playing this little girl. That little girl ain't no 12 years old. I'm not saying like, ooh, I'm looking at her like that. But that little girl ain't no 12 years old. That is not no 12-year-old. That must be a pandemic 12-year-old or something. I don't know. Maybe the vaccine aged her. We see Lisa, she has to do a poem for the event in the reading or whatever. Like, well, before we even get into that, we see Reed is to the function. Reed is there, and Uncle Phil finally meets him. So he finds the painting room. So he finds this painting that Aunt Viv is working on. Oh, you need to enter this, and if it gets $15,000 or whatever, then you have to enter your art in my gallery, etc., etc. Phil sees him, and Phil like, yo, what up with this dude? This all up on my wife. Like, what's happening? Who are you? On Viv, He sees something is awry. He like, yeah, let's get back to this event or whatever. Homeboy's trying to grab the painting. Leave that alone. Be a guest. Like, mind your business. Homeboy pats Phil on the shoulder and stuff. All right, buddy. And Phil like, yo, my spider sense is tingling. Like, something ain't right. Something ain't right. And he is right. Because, you know Michael Ealy. If you watch any of Michael Ealy movies or something, Mr. Steal Your Girl, Mr. Stalk Your Girl. Like, you gotta watch this light-skinned nigga. But then let's get to the part I was talking about. Lisa, she has to do her poem, her reading or whatever. Carlton was supposed to help her with it, but he's in a drugged out stupor at the moment, so he can't go out there looking like Pookie. I don't see why the touch by an angel effect. Will always has to come to save the day. Like, she wants to say a poem for her mother or whatever. That by no means did that need two people. She could have said the poem by herself. It would have been a touching moment to her mother. Will doesn't know your mother. He never knew your mother. Why did he have to say the poem with you? And why did Carlton, he wouldn't have had to say the poem with you as well? Because y'all not even G'ing like that. Like, that's your ex or whatever. Like, that could have been a solo poem. It, by no means did it need Will. But they just had to put Will in there because this is Bel-Air. This is Will's show. But he didn't need to be, by any means, by any stretch of the imagination. Viv goes off on Homegirl. After Lisa does her poem and stuff, she like, I need to say a few words. Look, bitch, your daughter said that she didn't want you to speak. Whenever you have an event at your house, you can do that. But as long as you on my property, you ain't gonna be doing it. You could get the fuck out. She goes off on it. She didn't say it in those words, but Aunt Viv went off on Homegirl, and Lisa was very happy. Then Fred tried to step up and stuff. We find out Fred is running against Uncle Phil, so that is going to be a budding rivalry or whatever, because Uncle Phil was talking about defunding the police and this and that. So Fred is going to be a big foe. We know what's going to happen. Fred is going to look into the situation with Will, and they're going to find out that dirt We see Jeffrey is on the case. So Jeffrey is probably going to find out some dirt about Fred. That's going to be a big beef, etc., etc. They had the silent auction for the painting. It ended up going for $20,000. Uncle Phil seen Michael Ealy bid on it. Seen Reed bid on it for $15,000. Like, he wrote it in. So he like, right, $20,000. Nah, you ain't getting my wife shit. But the messed up thing about it is because he did a bet. If it went over $15,000, you got to come to my gallery. You got to put your painting. So Phil stuff kind of bit him in the ass. Now, Aunt Viv is going to be forced to be around Reed because now she has to put some paintings into his gallery because he won the bet. So that's going to be, we'll see how that goes. We see they go check on Carlton. Everybody, the family, they like, damn. So Carlton, why he didn't do the reading, Will covering from, like, he didn't feel good. He had to take a nap. They know what's up. They like, damn, Carlton, he done fell off again. Was up with him. Because Carlton, he got a dark past that we don't know about. But then they go check on him, and Carlton is like, oh shit. Will done told on me and sold about the drugs or whatever. But Uncle Phil is like, I know what's up with you. It's your anxiety or whatever. I think Carlton is going to see that as, Will didn't snitch on me. Like, Will actually was a good friend. So I'm hoping that builds a bridge between them. Because at the beginning of The Fresh Prince, Carlton and Will, they were the best friends in the world. And they were like rivals during the whole series. But it was like friendly rivalry. They were cordial. They were friends, and they had a good like play off of them, like comedically or whatever. But like, they don't need to be best friends or anything on the series. But I hate to be like such rivalries, like hating each other in that sense. Like, that's a little bit much. Like, Carlton shouldn't make it awkward for Will being out there. And Will, he shouldn't be this ghetto angel, like being everything for everybody. Like, that's too much. They doing a little too much with Will. Like, I know the brother is special, but goddamn, like it's a little patting yourself on the back. Goddamn, Will. I don't know if Will Smith has something to do with this right here, but goddamn, like, you really painting yourself out to be the Superman, but. At the end of the episode, man, we see Lisa. She by the pool and she's just laughing. She's giggling. I'm so happy that Viv, she said everything that I want to say. This is what I've been feeling, and this and that about this woman. And then they clear the air, Will and Lisa, about everything that's been going down. He like, I think you're the most incredible girl I ever met, man, but I want to give you your space. I want to be an impediment with your life and this and that and blase blase. And she like, I like you and this and that. And she comes on to him at the end. She start kissing him. I'm like, no. Because every time something happens, Carlton is always in the background like a super villain. Like, so, luckily on this episode, but probably the beginning of the next episode, they might have Carlton finally walking outside, like, let me get some air, I feel good, and see him kissing by the pool. So, you never know. And then, Carlton, I got a feeling he gonna spill the beans about Will, man, and mess up Uncle Phil's candidacy or his run for whatever you're running for, mayor, governor, whatever you're running. I don't know, but I feel like Carlton is gonna have a moment of weakness, of madness, of being high. That's why you covered up. And gonna be some bullshit. I hope that doesn't happen. But for the sake of TV and drama, you see some bullshit brewing. Reed, what's gonna happen with Reed? Phil gonna have to hang foot in his ass, or Jeffrey Jeffrey might off him off like he did Will's Will's gangster in Philly. It's a good show though, man. I really like the takes on it, but they got certain things that's a little like Will, Superman Will, Pookie Carlton. I think Ashley is phenomenal. She's forced to be viral or whatever. I hated the end, like she got a kind of fans it up for her cook. We're gonna turn up the heat with the cooking show when she start cooking in kind of like some lingerie type stuff, like as far as to stay in the influencer house or whatever. I know why she's doing it. It's like because she'll feel like a failure if she has to go back to the house. So she's trying to not do that by any means necessary. But I just hate that for her. And then whenever the family sees that, plus Uncle Phil is running, so that might look bad on him. Like your daughter is out there cooking half nude on television or whatever. So that's gonna be. I hate that. Then that's my boo. You know, I like Hillary, but anyway, yeah. So that is my review, my recap of this episode, man. We'll see how the rest of the season goes. But like, comment, subscribe. Don't be the greatest and most hated. Holla at your boy.